Welcome back to the OREI's YouTube channel. My name is Roberto George, and today with a two-way SplitExtend, which basically will extend the capabilities of our laptop just by connecting one single USB Type-C cable, and we will be able to connect a lot of accessories right over here. Now, basically, I will be able to use a maximum of 2 displays connected right over here, and we can see the HDMI output right over here and also the HDMI output right over here. I can also connect up to 2 cards, one microSD and one SD card, and I can connect the charger for my laptop right over here instead of being connected to the laptop directly. So right over here, so that we can keep the one cable setup, and it will charge up to 100 watts on my laptop. The laptop that I'm using right now only accepts up to 65 watts of power, so this is more than enough. And on the other side, we can see that we have an extra 3 USB ports, all of them USB 3.0. So it's really simple as this. I just need to connect this single cable to my laptop. Then I can connect all the accessories that I want right over here, including the 2 displays. And that's it. But let's connect it and check it out. We are charging this laptop and we have a lot of accessories connected to it, including 2 displays at the same time. But the beauty of it is that I only have one single cable connected to this SplitExtend. So if I remove this single cable, I can take my laptop to work. Preferably, if I have another SplitExtend at work, I just need to connect that SplitExtend at work. I will have a similar setup as I do right over here. And once I finish my day, I just arrive home, connect it back to my SplitExtend right over here on the USB Type-C ports. And once I do that, I will have access once again to all of the accessories that I have, including 2 displays on this particular setup. And the best of all is that, if you remember, I had my windows organized exactly like this. So I had the browser, I had my speed test, I had the display organization, and I had my Explorer. If you don't remember, just go back on the video a few seconds and you will check that. So if I go identify the displays, we have number 3, number 2, and number 1. I can do it again, 2, 3, and 1. We can organize the way that we want. In this particular case, to me, makes sense to create a copy of the display that I have. We can go with one single display up to 4K at 30 Hz with 2 displays, which is what I'm using right now, 1080 on each at 60 Hz, which is great. And what I've got connected right over here besides the displays is also a power adapter, which is charging the laptop, and we can see it right over here that is charging. It's at 76% at this moment. It will charge up to 100 watts, so this laptop consumes about 60 to 65, so the 100 watts is more than enough. I also have an external SSD, which we are going to test out the speed. I do have a mouse here, but we could connect a keyboard, a gamepad, whatever we want. And I'm also charging this phone right over here with this USB Type-C cable, which we can charge any device. At this moment I'm using a phone, and basically is that I can connect up to all these devices. And I was forgetting the SD card. As we can see, I've got 3 devices there, but if I remove one, the SD card is gone, and if I put it back, the SD card is back. Now we can also use the microSD slot just down below. I do have right on my Explorer the internal SSD, the external SSD, and then the SD card, which is right over there. If we go to the speed test, we can just select the external SSD, which is right over here, select, and then press on start, and we will achieve a maximum of 5 gigabits. It is USB 3.0, so a maximum of 500 megabytes per second, both on reads and also on writes. So we have achieved roughly 400 megabytes per second, and here we are achieving roughly 420 megabytes per second. So this is what we can expect from this SplitExtend, which will deliver image to 2 displays up to 1080 at 60 Hz, one single display at 4K 30 Hz, plus all the accessories that we want. And once again, my favorite feature is just unplug it. We will be able to use the computer anywhere that we want with just one single screen. But when we use our SplitExtend, we will just get everything back as we did organize before. And that's something really awesome, and something that will save a lot of time, especially if we have more than one of these units, one here and one at work. And that is it, simple as this. We just need to connect one single cable. And did you see my favorite feature is that it will allow us to have our desktops organized with the apps that we want, and once we disconnect we have everything cleared out to take our laptop anywhere else, and once we return we just need to connect this single button to have all the accessories, all the peripherals that we had connected, and best of all the windows organized the way that we left. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and if you did so, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. If you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing it so that we can keep on sharing news and tips such as this. My name is Roberto George, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.